Hi, good afternoon. May I come in?
Yes, please. Welcome to General.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Please
you.
sit. It's okay to be a little nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. It's my first interview in my whole life, so.
It will go okay. And for the first question, I would like to describe yourself in 3 words.
Okay, that's fine. I'm consider myself empathic, dedicated, and of course disciplined.
And I noticed you say dedicate. Can you explain me like in a job, how can dedicate will be applied to this job?
Well, I don't have like a specific job where I can say I'm dedicated because I consider that in all my jobs I was a dedicated person because I was here every day on time. I will also like to say that I look that I make everything on time, and if I can't, I would like to give more, and even when I have more time, I would like to make the things of the next day.
Why are you interested in getting a job in this job?
Well, because when I think of General Motors, I see a brand of prestige and professionalism, and I would like to be part of a professional company because I consider myself a professional person, and because I see and I know that General Motors has a wonderful workplace, not only for the facilities, also because of the corporate culture, the environment there is in the company. Because here, I think you can be yourself and you can speak up freely, and nobody will ignore you or say that you can't say that here.
I see that on your resume you have training in German. Can you talk something about it?
Well, I would like to talk about that because I would like to say that it's the experience of my life. Because I went nine months in Germany, and I had the opportunity to learn the language and to know the people. By the record, it's a very special people because at the first time they look like very angry or always mad or something like that. But with the time, they are very nice people. They are very warm, and they are always wondering how are you. And I can say that are like a little Mexican, but not all of it.
So in general, you talk Spanish, English, and German.
Yes, yes, I speak 3 languages. Maybe at the aspect of writing, German is not my strong point, but at Spanish, of course, it's my mother tongue, and English also.
Well, with all of that experience, I'm interested in why you're looking at job in this company.
Well, of course, I would like to make a living, but I don't consider that it's the most important point why I'm looking for a job. The most important thing of it is that I find working a very intellectually stimulating activity, not only because you make something the whole day, also because you learn from the company and from your teammates by making the things in the time, the term using hands-on training, and you also receive at the companies a lot of training courses that I have read that at General Motors they pay for all the training courses that I find it very good.
Can you tell me 2 work accomplishments you have in your education or jobs?
Accomplishment. Well, first of all, I would like to clarify that my mother belongs to a society of accountants here in Mexico, and every 6 months they make like a convention in a different state. And when I was 12 years old, the convention was here in Saltillo, and my mother was in charge of the society in that time. So she talked to me and to my brother and said, "You are old enough to work here, so we take part of the activity." And I work at not like very important things because I was very young, but I was involved like a little bit in the logistic and also with dealing with people. We want that people know about Saltillo, so we made a lot of touristic things like we went to Museo del Desierto, Museo de las Aves. And I am very proud that at the age of 12, I was part of something like that.
Yes, really accomplished. Like job experience. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, of course, I see myself in 5 years in this company, uh, already being a supervisor and already adapt to the corporate culture that they have here. But I will also like to make this department more efficient because it's not like a critic, but I have seen that the things here have decreased a little bit, so I would like to make it more efficient.
Yes. If you were a hiring manager of General Motors, what would be the skills that you are looking for?
Well, a lot of people say that we accounting people are like the same, and they have a little of truth because we have to have the same skills like time management or to be always focused and to have the ability to deal with people. So I would like that the candidate had abilities such as mine because we need that for a candidate.
Yes. If this position required, you will be able to travel.
Yes, I would love to travel. It's one of my passions by the record. When I was in Germany, I traveled a lot. So I went to Italy, I went to France, to Netherlands. I love traveling and also I can adapt to a lot of things. I'm a very adaptive people. When I was there, I had to adapt to things very quickly. So yes, I'm willing to travel to work.
Well, I think that's all. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you for the opportunity.
Expect a call from
Yes, I'm looking forward for the job.